Hey gamers, Frey9 here. So they nerfed Sage again. Really, I don't know what she did to deserve all this. Now, her barrier orb can only be placed when it's well supported, meaning flying bits of the wall won't spawn and it won't work at all if you try to place it on a smaller part of the scenery. This is seriously going to undercut the effectiveness of this ability and how easily you can use it in a pinch, like reliability I guess. Seriously though, as much as this isn't an elegant solution, it did need to happen. Reddit has been absolutely flooded lately with the crazy out-of-bounds boosting you can do when you combine a barrier orb with Jed or Omen to get them up onto roofs, and that just can't stand. Omen got a pretty dicey nerf in the last patch as well. Now, after Omen leaves his alternate shadow form, he immediately becomes vulnerable and no longer appears dark. To some, this feels almost more like a bug fix in terms of how the game ought to be, but it goes without saying that Omens are going to be spending a lot more time thinking about how to use their abilities safely, or they'll be spending a lot more time spectating their teammates. There is some mercy though. Riot is going to go ahead and reduce the audio radius for the arrival sound from the shadows so that Omens will at least get a chance to try and be sneaky as long as they don't drop right on top of another player. If you do try that though, remember that you'll be a lot more vulnerable than you were before. Compared to last week's patch, both of these changes are a lot simpler and harder to dispute really. It was pretty janky the way Omen's invulnerability would work, and though I'm sad to see it happen to my main, Sage isn't meant to be the game breaker, she's the friendly neighborhood healer. In any case, it's good to see that the devs are really keeping a good handle on what needs to be changed without overstepping. In other news, we just got a load of information from Joe Lee, the revenue lead on Valorant, about how cosmetics and monetization will be working in the full release. At this time, it seems like the main source of weapon cosmetics is going to be Valorant points, the premium currency for the game. As disappointing as that is, it's perfectly possible that there will be other paths in the future, perhaps involving a way to earn Valorant points for free. We just don't know yet, and they might not know either. Many of these skins will be able to be leveled up using Radianite points, a different currency that comes from the Battlepass. More on that in a second. As a skin levels up, new animations will be added, like for reloads or kills. Lee did assure us that not only will these skins never grant a tangible advantage, many if not all of the animations will only be present from the first person, meaning that to your opponents, all of the reloads and weapon sounds will be just the same to keep the game on the same level of integrity that we've come to expect. Okay, so the Battle Pass. Basically, in the full release of the game, there's going to be 2 contract slots. One is going to be just like the one we have right now in the beta, with a contract for new players called the Onboarding Pass, and the agent contracts that everyone is grinding away at already. The other is going to be a Battle Pass, or as it apparently is sometimes called, the Story Contract. Like any Battle Pass, there's going to be a free track and a paid track, and the idea will be to get cosmetics. There's really no indication of what kind of cosmetics we'll see, especially considering Riot's hesitancy to see any character skins. What do you think we'll see on the first Battle Pass? That's going to be it for us today folks, but subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye now!